We're here in CountryLine Studios in Nashville, Tennessee, and we have the one, the only, the beautiful Miss Tiera Kennedy. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm living life.
Yes, I'm here for it.
What's been going on with you?
Oh my gosh, a lot. Jesus. Yeah, a lot. I mean, just casually on a Beyonce album.
Yeah,
That's super fun.
Casually. I don't think anyone does anything casually. Beyonce.
I know. No, honestly, I still am like waking up every day and like, did that actually happen?
When you got the phone call that it was officially done, you were officially going to be on that album.
Yeah.
Did you cry, or did you was there tears? Was there emotion? Like, what was it?
Well, here's the thing: there wasn't a phone call that was officially on the album. I heard it when the album came out.
Really?
I mean, we know Miss Queen Bee, like she, everything is
kept
very secretive, which, I very much so admire. But yeah, I didn't hear the song until everyone else heard it. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I didn't know what it was going to look like. I didn't know what it was going to sound like. Like, I knew what I did in the studio,
right.
But, yeah, so, like, listening to it for the first time, there's a reaction video on my Instagram, and that's, like, my true reaction.
Here, you get up front. This is your moment to shine.
Ah!
Don't go too far.
I'm already losing it.
Don't go too far.
Okay.
Don't go too far. Okay.
Oh, hear it. Ah! Turn it up, turn it up. So it was really emotional.
Yeah, to be like a black country singer and like you obviously grew up listening to Beyonce.
Obviously.
Who hasn't? Who hasn't at this point in time?
Yeah.
But so it's like growing up, like, did you tell your little black little girl self inside, like, you did it?
Yeah, yes, 100%. Like, that reaction, like, I go back and I look at that video because it's not just, when I listened to it for the first time, like, it wasn't just, I'm on a song with Beyonce. It's like, it was a lot of emotions. Like, I had just gotten dropped from my record deal, and so for that to happen is just like my lowest low and then my highest high in the span of a few months. That was a lot of emotions. And then also being in Nashville for 8 years and trying to make something happen, and there's been a lot of ups and downs with that too. And so hearing my voice next to hers for the first time, it was like, I don't want to say it was kind of like a I made it moment.
Yeah.
It's like, if nothing else happens after this, like I feel accomplished.
Yeah, you have a song with Beyonce.
Yes, like that's so cool.
Not many people can say that.
I know, and I'm like, like, who knows if she's ever gonna make another country album,
right.
So it's like also like a once in a lifetime opportunity. So I'm very blessed. I get to say that I have a song with her for the rest of my life.
I saw it. I literally was like, oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Same. Same. So is the whole fam, too.
Yeah. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. She really did the thing.
God did that. God did. Yeah.
So let's talk about your new single.
Yeah.
I just listened to it in the car, and I love it.
Thank you.
I love it. It gives out hope.
Thank you. That was the goal. I wrote I Ain't A Cowgirl kind of in, like, smack dab in the middle of a really tough time for me, just trying to figure out what my place in music was and where I belonged. Like, I felt a little lost for a second. It's a tough journey, and I was really feeling that at the time. And it's funny, every time I would get in the room with my co-writers, like, they're some of my closest friends, and they would always try to get me to write something more vulnerable, and I was always like, no, I don't want to do that. I just want to write something fun. I want to be happy today. And honestly, it was kind of like a coping mechanism for me, because I was very sad, but I don't think I wanted to tap into those emotions. But I Ain't A Cowgirl was the first time we did that, and I'm really glad we went there.
I'm about to say, do you regret doing it? Because you should.
No, I don't at all. I mean, I think I got to a point in life, honestly, where I just wanted to be honest about my emotions. And I didn't do that for a while because I didn't want to seem ungrateful. I'm very grateful to be in Nashville and to get to do what I do every day, but it is hard. It's really hard. It weighs on your heart, and it's a lot to carry that by yourself, and other people just think that you're okay. So I was just supposed to be honest about things, and I'm a lot happier because of it.
Felt the weight of the world off your shoulders.
Yeah.
I think
truly.
when writers and artists become more authentic with themselves and with the fan base, you end up prospering more.
Yes, yeah, and I some of my favorite artists, they are vulnerable in their music, and even if you've never met them, you feel like you're their closest friend, and that's what I want my music to come across as. And so, it's scary to be more vulnerable, but it's definitely worth
it. It really is. At the end of the day, and it's therapeutic.
Yes, exactly, and that's what music is supposed to be.
Yeah.
I think sometimes. I do think there was a point where I forgot what my why was and why I got into music, and I want to put out music that makes people feel good and that they can have fun to and dance to, but I also want to create music that meets people where they're at. We are all going through something in our lives. Like, we're not happy every day. That's not real life, and so I want to make music that's going to help people get through whatever they're going through.
Hey, that's everyone's goal.
Yeah.
That's everyone's goal. So what's next for you? What's next for you? I mean, because you've been through a lot. You got dropped for your label unexpectedly, which that sucks. Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah, no, it does. It does. It's tough.
But that's a tough pill to swallow, because you feel like you've been like, I just had a discussion with a friend. You feel like you've been like. You lose yourself as far as like, where am I at? Like, what am I doing? Kind of thing. Yeah. So it's like, what's next? Now that you've overcome that, and you released this great song.
Yes.
What's next for you?
More and more music. I think that really put me in the mindset of like, okay, if somebody else isn't going to do it for me, I'm going to do it for myself. And I have this catalog of music that I'm really proud of, and so we're putting out singles throughout this year, and there's an album coming in October, and I'm really proud of it. We've put a lot of work into it, but I have an amazing team, and it's been really fun getting to be hands-on with that and to create a project that I'm proud of and says exactly what I want it to say and looks exactly how I want it to look. And so, there's a lot of music coming. We're rolling. I feel like for a long time, it felt like I wasn't doing a lot, and so now I just am like, we're gonna hit the ground running. We're doing everything.
Oh, yeah. One more question. Are you happy?
I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
And I can say that honestly.
Yeah.
I can say that honestly now. It's been a wild few months.
Yeah.
But I am the happiest I've ever been. It finally feels like all of the hard work is paying off, and people are noticing, which feels really good. And it feels good that people are noticing in my most authentic state. That feels good.
That just sounded so good.
Yeah, thanks. It's good. good place to be.
That's a good place to be.
Yeah.
That's a good place to be. Well, thank you so much for taking time out your day today.
Thank you.
It's been awesome seeing you.
You too. I always love seeing you.
I always love seeing you. Ladies and gentlemen, Tiera.